welcome to our third video for Fresh Start February. I'm Stefanie Lachenauer, a middle school teacher at Montgomery Upper Middle School. I'm a certified mindfulness teacher and a certified yoga teacher, and I am a proud member of the Montgomery Township and Rocky Hill Municipal Alliance. So I'm here with you today to talk to you a little bit about gratitude. I know it's not November, but we're going to talk about gratitude even in February. So we often save gratitude for the month of November when we think about Thanksgiving and we think about that time of harvest. But gratitude really is something that we can be practicing all the time. There are so many great quotes about gratitude and how gratitude can make what you have enough. And so what does it feel like to have a heart of gratitude? What does gratitude feel like? How can we bring up that feeling? And so I'm just going to give you a moment now to think about a moment when you felt really grateful. Maybe something particular happened and you were feeling really grateful for that moment, or when you just felt maybe grateful for just life in general. Just a moment where gratitude really came up for you. And see if we can recreate that feeling right now. So oftentimes that feeling of gratitude can bring a smile to our face. It can make us maybe sit a little taller or maybe feel warm and fuzzies. But so what gratitude really can do for us is it can help us to appreciate what we already have. It helps us to move out of that place of feeling like maybe there's something lacking or missing in our life. And it helps us to realize that where we are, what we have right here, right now, that's enough. Enough to sustain us. It's enough for us to be happy, enough for us to feel joy. That there is enoughness. And so I'm going to teach you a little practice today. I know many of us have written gratitude lists before or had a gratitude journal. And so if you already have a practice, that's great. I encourage you to continue that for our Fresh Start February. And if you haven't had one before, I encourage you to pick one up now. There's so many different ways to practice gratitude. I'll name a couple of different activities and things that I have found over the course of a while, and I'm also going to guide you through a certain practice. So one thing that I love is doing a gratitude walk. And so picking a beautiful place in nature, anywhere really, even around the block. You can do this even in your own home. And with each step, just saying the words thank you. And then feeling that feeling of thank you. And you can feel that feeling for anything, for the fact that you can walk. You can feel that feeling of gratitude for the space that you're in. If you're out in nature, feeling that gratitude for the beautiful nature you're in, listening to the sounds of nature, noticing the smells of nature. What do you see in nature? You can do that in your neighborhood, noticing the beautiful homes around you, noticing the places that you live, the community that you have, and feeling gratitude for that community. Or you can just come back to those words, thank you. And as you're walking, just really letting that feeling of gratitude sink in. What does it mean to say thank you? What does it mean to feel gratitude? And how does that make you feel? So gratitude walks, that's one thing. Another thing is a gratitude rock, or a stone. So I like to keep one in my pocket, and I did this for my yoga students a couple of years ago, and we took stones. So you can do this with your friends and family if you like, and we wrote the words you on it, Y-O-U, the word you. So it's a you rock, right? So it's like a reminder that you rock. And so there's a couple ways you can do this. One way is holding that you rock stone. I would keep it in my pocket so that every time I stuck my hand in my coat pocket, I would feel it. And I'd be like, oh, you rock. That's right. So it was a reminder to have gratitude for myself. So we can sometimes be so hard on ourselves. We have all these high expectations of who we should be, what we should be doing, how our life should look. But we sometimes forget just to have gratitude for ourselves, for who we are, that we pick up each day, that we keep going, that we show up, that we're still here. We're still here. So your you rock can be a reminder to be grateful for yourself, for who you are, for loving yourself, and that you rock no matter what's happened, that you rock just because you're you, just because you're breathing, just because you're here, right here and now. That's enough. just as you are. It's enough. Another thing that you can do with that rock, if you don't choose to do that practice, is just every time you touch it to think of something you're grateful for. So having a gratitude rock can help you to remember to practice gratitude. And the thing that I want to teach you today that I really love, and that has actually made big shifts in my own personal life, is keeping a gratitude journal. But we're going to do this in a kind of a specific way. So it's really great to make those gratitude lists, right? So we can list all the things and we're like, yeah, I know, I'm grateful for like clean air and like water and stuff. But that doesn't really elicit so much of a feeling. So we want to feel gratitude. We don't just want to be like, yes, I'm thankful for my family. We want to feel what gratitude feels like. So we can do that by thinking about the why. So, okay, I'm grateful for my family, but why? What is it about my family that I'm grateful for? Or what is it about that one particular person? So I'm so grateful and thankful for, so that's how we're going to start them in your journal. So I'm so grateful, or I'm so thankful for, or I'm so blessed that, or I'm so incredibly grateful for, or I'm so truly grateful for. Whatever languaging works best for you, but we want that feeling of great gratitude first. So I am so grateful, so thankful, so blessed, because whatever that word is, what is it that you're grateful for? So I'm so grateful for, I don't know, this sweater. Because, well, why? Well, I'm grateful for this sweater because one, it keeps me warm. It's super cozy, and I always feel like, I don't know, I feel like cute when I wear it. Right? So why are you grateful for that? So that is an example of one that you could do. So I'm so grateful for my white sweater because it's comfy and cozy, it's really warm, and it makes me feel snuggly and cute at the same time. Perfect. So now when I read that statement, I know what that feels like. I can feel the gratitude. I know why that's important. This is not just any old regular sweater. This sweater has a meaning, has feeling to it. So we're going to do that for 10 different items, okay? And thinking about what you're grateful for and why. So think if there are people that you want to add, if there are items that you have, if there's things in your life. Is there a job, a career that you have? Are you in school? Can you be grateful for something at school? So I challenge you to think of as many different things as you can and try to come up with different ones each day, but maybe each day brings up something different. Maybe there are different things that come up as the days go on. Or maybe some repeat, and that's fine too. That might be a cool noticing or a place to bring up some curiosity about what comes up for you. Okay? And if you get stuck, look around your space and think about what in your space are you grateful for? Are you grateful for the bed that you sleep in? Because you wake up feeling refreshed in the morning, or maybe you have a special pillow. Maybe there's a lamp that you like, or maybe it's a special book. Maybe there's special people in your life. Maybe there's a cool project you're working on at school, or a hobby you have, or something really neat that you're working on at work that really allows you to get into your creative, expressive self and show your best self. So thinking about those things in life that you're grateful for and why. And I'm curious to see how that feels. Maybe noticing how you feel before you do this practice and then how you feel after. And I'd love to hear what other gratitude practices you have. So feel free to share some of those practices with us. And if you try this, how this one works out for you. And if you are looking for more gratitude practices and different ways to bring gratitude into your life, there's a really cool book called The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. And it has lots of really fun practices and different ways to think about gratitude and how you might have that. So I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to your journey, and may this be a week of great gratitude. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for playing along in Fresh Start February. See you soon.